Fans are already going crazy on college.
Let's fucking do this.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. He is taking a 1-0 approach, even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak, and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today. He said all we have to do is keep going.
Let's fucking lock in. Let's fucking lock in.
Week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff.
Let's fucking lock in, brother.
For this game. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
This is not going to be fun or easy, but we're going to try. Playing on Madden sliders, no slide. I mean, what? What am I talking about? Playing on Heisman, no sliders. Good God. Straight Heisman.
And man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks.
What? I didn't call.
And this
what?
quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited.
Go, boy! First carry of his fucking season.
How nice is it in an offense?
Holy shit, that was cool.
Plays by running the football. You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Come on, boy.
Nice.
Let's fucking go. Come on. Come on. I ain't fucking playing around. Let's go.
Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down.
Holy fuck, bud.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because they...
Come on. Come on. Yes, sir. Lock in. Lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in.
The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Is he gonna come? Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate.
After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Terrapins with the first.
Man, I had him.
The keeper on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything's done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
Back to the ground game on the left. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
What the hell, Lee?
Going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Come on. Come on, son.
Headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the
Lock in!
And he takes
Lock the
it
fuck
for a
in!
score. Touchdown, Maryland! And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk. And strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Okay.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the name everyone recognizes, Bo Jackson. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Okay, come on. Plaster trigger. Plaster. Okay. Pass strength. Boundary. Okay. Okay, wait. One more setting. Sorry, whoever's watching. Okay.
Tight end now in motion. Some misdirection with the counter. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Fights off a defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Throwing, say it.
Oh, come on, brother.
There he goes.
Tripped him up just enough.
But a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of... Back to throw, it's Sayin. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires downfield.
Come on, man.
He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Howard. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to...
What the fuck?
What a play to set him up. Didn't get...
Motherfucker.
To show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. Say it. Got a man. It's Smith.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up with this pace.
Strong, firm tackle.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by this defense.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground with the counter. And they'll knock him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Here's Sayin to throw. Finds his tight end. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Jackson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. My goodness, he unloads on that one. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A run for the quarterback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On the option. Quick toss. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Using his legs, it's Dalton. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Howard. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Washington. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This is the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st
Come
down.
on, you big body bitch.
Just soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Come on.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
Shakes him in, and he might take it. He smashes his way through.
Jesus Christ.
Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is the huge play as this offense rolling. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Complete on the left to Smith. Nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Jackson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. He's brought down. Yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sayin. Nairn on the right sideline. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown, and they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do right.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dalton. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To throw, it's Washington. That pass not close as he got
Damn it.
Tried to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Couldn't find his way out of his grasp.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Oh, my God.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing, say it. Over the middle, it's Smith. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. And the Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways. Julian with the play fake. Here's the pressure.
Yes, fucking sir.
Drive way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down.
God dang it, dude.
Getting the sack.
Holding. What is this? What?
You might.
What? Oh my God.
Just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that.
He's got an alley. He'll go out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and every time he touches it in the return game, he's a threat. got something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Unloads to the wideout.
God damn it, catch the motherfucking ball, bro.
That's your goal. Separate man from
Catch
ball.
the motherfucking ball, brother.
And really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He got it. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Julian saying to throw. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes.
Why would I call any of those, dude? Why would I call any of those?
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Say it. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Saying back to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with Stanford taking on the number 25 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the home squad in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Columbus. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with Ohio State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He is very pleased with how his quarterback is performing. As you guys know, he has become really firmly entrenched in this Heisman conversation, getting to be a little bit later in the season. But his performance has got to match that hype. And in the first half, so far, so good. Very pleased with what they're seeing, and Coach said he wants to keep that going here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Here's Sayin to throw. A late hit. The ball up 15 yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Julian Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Jackson. Gets away from 1. He's got space. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, and he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be real.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sayin. Got his man. Touchdown, Ohio State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fleming. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The run inside, it's Williams. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The give is to Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. There's some room. Got enough for the first. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season. And
he makes the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be... this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Hit as he throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to...
Snags it, and he's open. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. He fires to the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the 3rd quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Finds us back in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Number 63, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throw it, say it. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Under fire. The throw to the outside is complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fires to the middle. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We're in the 2nd half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One final play before the end of the quarter. The RPO, it's complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the RPO complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Here's Julian saying to throw. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Sayin on the play action. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Maryland.
We fighting. We fighting.
Turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quick release on the RPO. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going back to the ground. Finding some room. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Say it. They're working that left side. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, it's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. Got enough space. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Dropping back, it's Washington. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Durr. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Terrapins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here's the heat. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw it again. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his man down the middle. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down?
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Terrapins! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Picks up the first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Trying to run, it's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The give as they work on that clock. On the field, we'll see what that's all about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The Buckeyes are threatening on first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He's got the back in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. At the 35, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to throw again. Complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone, but the officials are signaling incomplete. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Into the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Handoff to the single running back. Maybe a crease. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum.